to wherever you may be. Midnight Baseball, Spencer.Dodgers, episode 18, 1-3-17. Guys, people, my players, I'm feeling comfortable. Our third show in the new year. I'm loving what I'm doing with Midnight Baseball. I hope you're enjoying it. I got my few faithful followers. Don't worry, Midnight Players, you're not going to be alone. We're going to start sharing it to the world very soon. So, appreciate you being patient with me. Tonight's show, leadoff changers, okay? We're going to briefly talk about guys that have been in the leadoff roles in their past and are making a lot of money right now. They've been perennial all-stars. We're talking about Dustin Pedroia, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Troy Tulowitzki. I've heard a lot of talk in the offseason about the American League East, how it's, obviously always one of the most entertaining divisions with the East Coast bias with the media and how they've won so many World Series, but always really competitive, always really entertaining. So those teams don't need a lot of new things if they just look who's already in their squad, okay? Dustin Pedroia, 4 more years. Pedroia, 5 more years, I believe. Ellsbury, 4 more. Tulowitzki, 4 more years. Big money, okay? We'll talk about that soon. Trivia question from last time. Who led the American League in hits the last 3 seasons? Also, the Igniter. I would call him the Igniter. 1, 2, 3. Jose Altuve, of course. The scrappy Venezuelan second baseman playing for the Houston Astros. Second in MVP voting behind Mike Trout. This guy's amazing. I think we all cheer for him. He's 5'6", gets real scrappy, does lots of different things, and he's at the plate, plays phenomenal defense. Him and Correa are one of the tandems up the middle to watch this year. I mean, you can't say enough about Jose Altuve. Hats off to your Jose. Keep doing what you're doing. We see you here at Midnight Baseball. News and notes going on in the major leagues right now. People are still calling about the Hall of Fame, guys. There's so much Hall of Fame chatter going on right now with different mixed opinions. Voters are all over the place. Call me about the Hall of Fame. Tweet me about the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to get into it right now. We've talked a lot about the Hall of Fame the last couple shows. Call me about that. I'll give you all my opinion. I got opinions about every player, every situation. I have an opinion and reason for all of it. World Baseball Classic is coming up. I want to talk about that. It starts on March 6th. A lot of United States players, which are good players, are playing for the United States this year. It should be fun. But more importantly, how does that affect spring training? And then for spring training, I got to be thinking about today, tickets go on sale this week. Huge thing if you're thinking about going to spring training this year. January 7th, spring training tickets go on sale. Catch those while you can, okay? Tickets are going real fast. Those tickets are expensive, hard to get, so grab your spring training tickets. It's the week of March 16th through the 22nd when the big leaguers are going to be in San Diego and in Los Angeles doing the World Baseball Classic. So the first 2 weeks of spring training are looking to be more entertaining this year. So adjust your schedules if you go to spring training. Always fun down in Scottsdale, in Tempe. Excuse me, dinner's coming up. But if you go to Florida, of course, that's awesome. I'm more of an Arizona guy. I would love to go to Florida one day. So see you there. Grapefruit League. I'm more of a Cactus guy. Get your tickets while you can. January 7th. Leadoff changers. If these guys bat leadoff this year and are successful, these teams will probably propel it to the top. And I'm even talking about Ellsbury here. If you've got Ellsbury, Gardner, Sanchez, that's a pretty formidable 1, 2, 3 with New York, okay? Troy Tulowitzki, Tulo, Russell Martin, Josh Donaldson. Awesome again, right? Dustin Pedroia, give him the leadoff spot. Pedroia, Mookie Betts, a lot of extra base hits. I don't want to waste Mookie Betts' extra base hits. Put Pedroia leadoff, Bogarts bats third, line up behind that, okay? Now, if it doesn't work out in Boston, who could you bring up? Jackie Bradley Jr. Get Dustin out. These guys are 33, 32, 33 years old. That's why it's leadoff changers, right? They can change the difference in the game. At the same time, if they struggle this year, make the change quick. In New York, who can come up at that leadoff? Put Didi. I think Didi is one of the most, Didi Gregorius, one of the shortstop for the New York Yankees. Totally unsought hero. Castro doesn't get enough luck at second base. Robert, that's for you. But Castro doesn't get enough luck at second base as well. And then Tulo. If Tulo doesn't get rolling off there, maybe put Tulo down batting 6th or 7th. I like Ezekiel Carrera had a great postseason. He could be scrappy enough. Or even Kevin Pillar with Toronto. So a lot of moves to be made with these guys this year. Keep a huge eye on Pedroia, Ellsbury, and Tulowitzki. I'm cheering for you guys. I hope you do good. You got 4 or 5 years left in your contracts. If you're a fan of those guys or a fan of the Red Sox, Yankees, or Blue Jays, you got to root for those guys big time, okay? Shout out tonight. Let's go with my dad. Gregor, my buddy, you're my dad. You've taught me a lot about baseball. You linked me between your dad, Leonard Eugene Norn, played baseball for the Yankees for a long time. So this is a shout out to my dad for teaching me all my baseball knowledge. Sometimes I thought it was too much. Sometimes I didn't know where we were going with it. But now that I'm talking about Midnight Baseball, I got love for my dad. I got love for everybody else. I'm continuing to bring more love and more trivia questions. Okay? That brings them home for my dad. Something about the Hall of Fame again. We're bringing it back. And we're bringing this whole conversation in. Who hit the most home runs in 1961? 1961. Who hit the most home runs? Some people will think it's really easy. Some people have no idea. But my goal is you will never forget after you hear this Midnight Baseball in episode 18, okay? I'm going to do a little twist tonight for the walk-off in honor of my dad. The old twisty. Gratitude to everybody, Midnight players, fantasy gods, baseball gods. Thank you everybody so much. We'll see you soon. Let's go.